Hey everybody, it's Alabama-Grana coming at y'all today. Just was going to try to fill y'all in a little bit more. I told you I'd make another video to kind of let y'all know what's going on. But anyways, my daddy passed away about, I think this August it'll be 12 years. And Mama's lived by herself all this time. She said she'll never probably marry again unless she changes her mind. He was the love of her life. She met him in high school. So she's always lived. He built this house for her. This was her dream house. My mother is from Washington State, and her family originates from North Dakota. And so she grew up seeing these beautiful white farmhouses. So he built her dream house. And this is where she resides now. And when they were building this house, Daddy built this huge, big barn. This was his dream barn. So they built this first, and they put a bathroom in it, and then they parked an RV out here on the concrete, and he had a septic system put in for the RV. So they lived in that while they were building, because they had to sell their other house that was my house that I grew up in. But anyways, that being said, Mama hasn't felt real good in her body lately. She's getting to where, she's a little bit older now, and she's getting where she's kind of scared to stay alone. So we have decided to move into her house. And we're milking her a small mother-in-law suite, a barn-dominium suite, and we're going to move up here with her. But I was going to start trying to show y'all the things that we're doing as we do it. So I'm going to kind of show y'all. When Daddy built this barn, on that side over there, you can see the door. That was his tool area, his workshop. In the middle was where they parked their RV. And on this side right here was just pretty much his junk room. He had all kinds of junk in it. But now he wouldn't say it was junk. He would say it was merchandise. So I want to show y'all. And this side that I'm going to take y'all in looked identical. It had a raised garage door on it to the other side. And me and Jeff has gotten in here, and this is kind of how the other side looked, because that was his tool room. We cleaned this out, and we pretty much moved all his tools over to here. And each one of the sides had 2 doors on it, and I'm not finished cleaning here yet, so it's kind of in a mess right now. But our recent add to this room is a storm pit. And I'll do another video on that to show y'all this storm pit. It's an above ground storm pit, highly rated. My husband searched and searched, did his research, and got one of the best ones that we could find that was safe. And I'll go over that with y'all more later. But anyways, those shelves back there Daddy made. So if I was to go back here and show them to you, you'd see that they ain't perfect. They're a little crooked, but it's my daddy. And there's so many things in this shop that reminds me of my pop and my daddy. Like my daddy, this is his writing. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. This is his writing. And it's funny because he couldn't spell very good. But it's the sweetest thing to me. And there's just little keepsake things that I have in here that I'm kind of decorating with. Like right here, you see this cane on the wall. That was my daddy's dad, my Papa Jesse. That was his cane. And old saws and stuff up above, they were my Papa Jesse's and my daddy's. And we just have different antiques that we're trying to kind of hang everything in here. These are old well cisterns. But once I get it all decorated, I'll come back and bring it to y'all and let you kind of see how it is. So now, me and my husband was storing our RV in this middle room. But to be able to have the money to fix this apartment up for Mom, we went ahead and sold our RV as to not make it super tight on us. So we sold that. So now we have this whole big middle room. So in the middle room, now we made it where we could still put an RV in here later if we ever get another one. But you can see how this wall comes out here. That is now her closets that are coming out of the apartment, and I'll show those to you in a minute. But there's still room to put an RV in here. For now, while there's not an RV in here, you can see we've got our tractor stored back there, and we're going to put Daddy's old truck in here. And there'll still be a lot of room to store things in here. So it's just kind of the middle room. Then I'm going to walk you over to the other side. This was one that was originally his tool room. And it has the door where you come in the front. And then this side entrance door, which we have locking doorknobs on both of these doors. That way it'll be safe when Mom's in here. Straight across in here, I'm just going to do y'all like I'm walking in the door. So this is me looking out of the front door. I mean, I'm going to have to walk backwards so y'all can kind of see how it does. This is where you used to would have went into the RV room, which will still be the RV room. And we left it because Mom wanted it where she could go straight from this apartment over to her storm shelter. Mom's terrified of tornadoes. Like I told y'all, she's from up north. She still does not like tornadoes. Okay, when you walk in here, if you go the other way, this is what was going to take you into the bathroom. And originally, this, like I said, is the bathroom that Dad fixed for them when they were living in the RV building the house. So originally, there was a washer and a dryer, and then they have this cockamamie hot water heater system, which they've hated from the beginning, and we're totally rechanging all that. And then there was a shop sink out here, of course, and a toilet. And on this back side wall, it's just blank. Over here behind me is a blank wall too, where the door opens. And then they have this tiny shower that they used to take their showers in. Now, we're going to totally change this shower. I'm wanting this entire apartment to be handicap accessible for Mother, whereas if she ever had to be in a wheelchair or just, you know, when you get older, you need to make it where you don't trip, where everything is easy and convenient. We're going to do her a shower stall. We may bring this wall out a little further this way and then it not be so thick. We're trying to decide if we're going to do tile, if we're going to do, we want to make it where as if I ever had to come in here and help bath her if she ever got that bad, or if I had to wheel her in here in a wheelchair, that I could get her in there and have room for me to get in there and help her take and wash her hair or anything like that. So that's still a work in progress. So y'all will have to wait and see what we do with that. But I wanted to show y'all. You can see these bars on these windows. Daddy was smart. He put them on there because he didn't want anybody breaking in the barn. And let me tell you what, he used some stinking nails that was, I can't even, probably, they were long, y'all. Let me just say, wouldn't nobody get in his shop. That's how he did it. So now once Mother moves in, we'll get the bars down where she could get out if she had to, and she can also have a pretty view. But she's got a great view of the house from here. So, and if she gets in here and she don't like it and she wants to be back in her big house, this was her idea. She wanted to do it. She said that house is getting to be too much for her to take care of. So once she gets over here, if she sees she don't like it, we'll let her move back in her house because we're not getting rid of our house. We're keeping it. So, and we'll move back in ours. But I think it's going to be great. I think she's going to love having us down here. She'll feel more secure and she won't have as big of a house to clean. But we're going to get her a handicap toilet in here and a nice vanity of some sort. We're going to move the hot water heater, unless something changes, over here to this wall. And we're going to make it a smaller hot water heater because she don't need a hot water heater that big. And we're going to do a stack washer and dryer where she'll have room for cabinets and whatever else in here. So she'll have room for storage. So we're going to walk back up the bathroom, and she has a fan up there too, which we'll either leave that one or buy her a new one. We'll have to see. And if you'll notice, my husband and son put the, or what do y'all call these lights? Recess lights. Thank you. My brain finally decided to work. We put recess lights in. So there's 1, 2 right here in this little hallway area. Now, when you walk into here, these are the closets that we added. So let me kind of show you. I don't know how easy you'll be able to see them because it's dark. But we'll do our best. But eventually we'll get lights in here. But I don't know if you can tell. She's got a lot. This is a pantry. This is going to be the pantry that's across from her kitchen. So this is going to be all pantry. Now, right to here is the middle divider between this and her actual closet for her bedroom. But this is all pantry. So she's going to have shelves in here. She's going to have so much room. And so straight across from this is going to be her kitchen area. And right here is where her refrigerator will be. And then in the middle, her range will be here with a little microwave above, of course, with cabinets all the way to the corner all the way to the corner. And then it'll come out a cabinet across this wall. And then under this window, because I wanted her, oh, I about tripped over some tools. I wanted her to be able to look out the window. Not sure if y'all can see. Look out the window, and she has a beautiful mountain view out there. When she's washing dishes, this is where her sink will be. And then right here, beside the sink, she'll have a dishwasher. But she'll have cabinets all the way around. She'll probably put a shelf over this window because my mother loves antiques and she's going to have this place loaded down with them, I'm quite sure. But all in here you can see we have recess lights all the way across the whole thing. So that's her kitchen area. Then from here over is where her living room area is going to start. And let me show y'all this beautiful mantle we just picked up for her today off of Marketplace Facebook. I got it for $75, which is a super good deal. And she's going to have a TV up here above the mantle. Look how beautiful this old mantle is, and she's going to paint it white. Isn't that beautiful? It has such pretty carvings in it. Okay, so she's got that window over here. The mantle's going to be there with the TV. She's got another window there. Now from there over to here and across, you can see we got a window and a back door. That's going to be her bedroom area. She's got a solid wall right there. And she'll be able to see her TV in her living room area and in her bedroom area. Now across from the mantle is her closet for her clothing. And it's the size as the pantry. It connects up with the pantry, but like I said, there'll be a wall middle ways. And so she's going to do like here, she's going to have a rod across here where she can hang like her long dresses. And then up above them where I'm at is going to be a rod up here where she can hang her short things like her skirts and her tops. And then below it, she's going to have a dresser where I'm standing to put all her good stuff in, like socks and all that stuff. And then on this side, she's going to put shelves in to put all her sewing items. My mother loves to sew. She loves to crochet. She's so talented. And that's what she's going to do with that. Unless something changes. We got all these big plans in our head, but who knows how it's going to go. And right about where I'm standing, there'll be, I don't know, she's got to figure out how she's going to arrange her small sofa. She's got a chair she's wanting to bring out, china hutches. There's different things we're wanting to do. But this is the wall most likely that her bed will go on. She's trying to get a twin bed, but I'm like, Mom, you'll need to get a full. I don't think she's going to dig the twin bed thing. But we'll see what she wants to do. But this used to be a garage door right here. This big area here was a lift-up garage door. And this is where Daddy would drive the lawnmower in, and he had tools all the way around this room. But we went and me and Jeff went and got a door, and I love this door. We got it on a good sale at Lowe's. They accidentally had it priced wrong, so we got it for like $100 less than what we should have. But it's a really pretty door on the inside and the outside. It'll be so pretty when we get it fixed. And then I got her the window, of course, that you can open up and clean it from the inside. And that window over there is just like the one in the kitchen. It has more of the look with the little bars in it. But for the back one, we went ahead and just got plain because I found it on the clearance aisle. That was the only reason we didn't get the bars. And with us having the bars in the door, she could just have a more pretty look to look out at her mountain view. But now, out here, let me show you what we're going to do. And then I won't keep boring y'all with this craziness, but I'm kind of trying to let up. Ooh, there is a carpenter bee. Hopefully it don't like me. But this is the outside of the shop. We're going to get tin that matches siding. That's aluminum siding or whatever, metal siding. And we're going to put it down and around. We're going to build her a covering off of there and like not a gazebo, but an arbor over here that she can hang the little pretty white lights from and have chairs underneath of it. And then you see all this old chain link here. We're taking all this down in her backyard. And all that down right there in her backyard. And we're going to hopefully get white vinyl fencing. And she'll have a fence that goes, a gate that opens up there. But we're going to have the white vinyl fencing all in her backyard. It'll go all the way down the side. And she has all this area that she can garden and do her flowers in. And we're going to bring the fence clear out to this corner of the barn. Now, as you can see, there's still a lot of area over here, but we're going to bring the fence out from this corner straight across and meet up with the fence that'll be in her backyard. So she'll have all this area in behind me to do flower gardens, make it beautiful. And the fence will be, like I said, from here back. And then all this, y'all, it's going to be where I got my chickens. Unless I change my mind, I'm going to put chickens there. Now, I'm not going to probably get a rooster because, well, I ain't doing that to my mama. I'm going to have a rooster back here crowing. And my mama hates chickens, to be honest with you. But she knows I'm wanting to do like a little homestead. So she's like, she said, the chickens ain't going to bother me. She'd let me have a rooster too, but I don't really want to get a rooster because I really don't feel like getting attacked every time I walk out here. But anyways, let me just give y'all a real quick tour of the rest of the yard so you can kind of see where we're moving to. She's out here working in these flower beds now. But this right here, we just trimmed it up yesterday, so it looks a little rough right now. But this was my daddy's grapevine. So we're trying to get it trimmed up and get it where it's working good again. Yeah, so we have this whole huge big backyard that we can do, and it runs clear up into the mountain. There's already a playhouse down here for the grandbabies, so we're going to fix all that up. But anyways, I'll come back to y'all as we do different things down here on the little apartment, the barn dominium apartment, so y'all can see how pretty it's coming along. And we're trying to make it have that farmhouse feel for Mama because she loves the farmhouse look. So, and you can see she's a crazy flower lady. He's over there as we speak. I don't know if I can zoom in where y'all can see her. I don't think I can. Yeah, she's over there watering the flowers. Me, everything I touch dies. It's a wonder my husband's still alive. But anyways, just wanted to kind of let y'all know what was going on. Why I've been so busy. Why we haven't been able to do the YouTube thing. We was cleaning this shed out, trying to get it done. She had a real bad spell where she wasn't feeling good at all. She's had sepsis before, and when she gets infections every now and again, she tends to go back in that direction. And so I want to be where I can be down here, keep an eye on her, make sure she's eating like she needs to, make sure that she's not telling everybody that she's 30 when I'm 52. Sometimes she likes to go back to being 30 or 40. So only when she don't feel good. But when I see that she's not feeling good, I get her to the doctor, get her antibiotic, and it clears it up, and she's good. But I want to be where I can keep a close eye on her. So anyways, she's going to kill me because I'm supposed to get her on camera, and her hair's in a mess. She's going to die. She's tired because she's been out here doing flowers. Hey, Mom. I know your hair's messy, and I told him you're going to kill me.
Yeah, probably.
See, this is why we call her Grumpy Grammy.
Did you take my picture already?
Yeah, you're on now. You're live. Dean, don't be real grumpy. This is my mom. Tell everybody hello. They're going to want to meet my mom.
I could have had my hair combed.
I'll get a good one. Your hair really don't look bad. You look cute. Look at me. They see how I look. The apple don't fall far from the tree.
I don't know where they get it from.
Anyways, this is my mom. We call her Grumpy Grammy, but her name's really Edna. Her daddy would call her Edna May.
All right.
But anyways, this is my mama, and I'm going to go over here and harass the hubby real quick, and then we're going to get off. So let's go over here and see what he's doing. He's over here raking down the ashes from yesterday. I knew she'd kill me for getting her with her hair messed up, but I think she's beautiful no matter what she says. Let's go over here and get him. Get him in action. What you doing, sweet thing?
Trying to clean this trash out of this fire pit.
Why is this going to let everybody see my good-looking hubs? Oh, my Lord, he said. Anyway. All right. Well, anyways, I'm just going to show y'all everything. We got lots of work to do on the land, porches and stuff that needs to be fixed, trees to trim around. We've tried to do it some through the years, but it's a lot to keep up with. But we're getting there, ain't we, babe?
Yeah.
And then he's going to fix up this little playhouse for the grandbabies. So it'll be pretty when we get it all done. But I'll come back to y'all soon with updates on how the barn dominium apartment's going, and as we do different things in the yard. So I hope y'all have a blessed day. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and you look forward to seeing more content on the barn dominium as we go. This is video 1 of the barn dominium, and I plan on doing several more. So much love to everyone, and everyone have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.